honor of the good friend and longtime parade supporter, Mr. Ted Linhart.
That's right. Williams Mullen's the third largest corporate law firm in Richmond. Williams Mullen has over 230 attorneys in 10 offices right there in Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Washington, D.C. Kermit's looking good. I wonder if Santa's going to miss his hat. I don't
Where's
know.
Miss Piggy? We want to know. All right, hey, coming up, Studio Performance Academy. They funds the nonprofit organization Music That's Mine Incorporated. It provides the healing power of personally meaningful music to those that need it most. Both Richmond organizations started by director Ellen Papa.
For the last 2 years, the studio was voted best performing arts classes by Style Weekly readers. They're very community-oriented, and they perform at fundraisers and other Richmond area events all year long.
Yeah, Studio P is a group of beautiful princesses that add magic to many RVA events and fundraisers to give back to the community.
I like those kissing reindeer. Those are cute.
What do we have next there, Jess?
Ooh, these are our friends down the road a bit in Williamsburg. This is Busch Gardens.
Wow.
Look at this. I think I could handle that roller coaster. That's about my speed.
Yes. The drop on that is not too bad. Christmas Town features the most lights of any Christmas event in North America. Experience Christmas traditions from around the world and keep warm in the glow of more than 8 million Christmas lights.
8 million lights.
Yes.
You got to walk around a lot to see all of those, and good thing because you work up a great appetite to eat all that good comfort food they have down there.
Up next, you could hear the siren in the background, but this is Oh Joy! Richmond Ambulance Authority's vehicles, which are equipped with solar panels to provide green power. That would be Kermit's favorite vehicle.
That's right.
This reduces overall engine idle time and fuel consumption and thus cost while making the fleet more environmentally friendly. Jess?
That's fantastic. They respond to life-threatening emergencies in less than 8 minutes and 59 seconds, and more than 90% of their responses. Richmond Ambulance Authority responds to over 50,000 calls every year. That's a lot of work in this community. On average, that's about 150 every day.
Well, to date, RAA is one of the only 27 EMS agencies in the U.S. accredited by both the Commission on Accreditation of Ambulance Services and the National Academies of Emergency Dispatch. Well done, folks.
Important to have these men and women right here in our community every time we need them.
Coming up next, Children's Hospital of Richmond. The future is bright. At Chores, the new outpatient children's pavilion opens in just 3 months.
Look at that scene right there. Boy, it is packed today. Here they come.
The outpatient pavilion will have everything a child needs, from clinics, radiology, outpatient surgery, lab testing, dialysis, infusions to sibling center, on-site food options, and a pharmacy, Jess.
That is fantastic. Doing some very important work right here in the community. A lot of lives impacted by Children's Hospital of Richmond at VCU.
They really do, and they are just beginning their 2.5-mile trek. I understand the crowds are about 5 to 10 deep all along the 2.5-mile trek.
You know why? It's gorgeous out here. Look at all those sunglasses. They're wearing them for great reason.
It really is
I had to
such
put
a
mine
fun
on.
time right here.
Look at them go.
A lot of big smiles right there. Such a great event to be a part of here. And as that float says, the future looks bright. And it's bubble time too there, Jess.
Bubble time, bubble trouble. I love that. They're
All
having
right.
fun on that float.
Well, can you hear more music? This is the Petersburg High School Marching Crimson Wave Band. Consists
in
of
time.
3 different schools in the Petersburg city area. And the schools are Vernon Johns Junior High, Appomattox Regional Government School, and Petersburg High School. They sound terrific.
They sure do. Petersburg High School Marching Band has 3 female drum majors for the first time in history. They're
Wow.
making history right here. They've also played for Governor Terry McAuliffe.
And the auxiliary squad took grand champions at the Dancing Elite competition in June. And the dance squad is 70% new first-time dancers. This is a dance crew to be reckoned with.
You wouldn't know it. You would think with it being first time, everybody kind of be new at this, but they have this down.
They are shining bright.
What a lot of fun. I love the marching bands. I love it all.
Isn't it? I just love a parade. And the weather, as we were talking about, is just cooperating today. Unlike in years past. Wait a minute. You know who might need to take his coat off? This guy. It's Chewbacca.
Chewbacca. That's terrific. He's part of the International Star Wars Costuming Organization. This is part of the Rebel Legion. We have a couple organizations as part of this big group today.
Jess, I'm getting really excited.
I know. They're fantastic. Chewie, I mean, I'll be right back, Greg. I got to go give some kisses.
Get me an autograph, would you?
He's driving by pretty quickly. The new Star Wars is coming. Guess what, Greg? In
What's that?
T-minus 13 days.
Oh, yikes.
The Force Awakens.
Again, we have the Rebel Legion, the 501st Legion, and Mandalorian Mercs right here. Between the three organizations marching this year, out of a total membership consists of more than 14,000 costumed individuals of the Star Wars community internationally on 7 continents, while the 501st Legion represents the bad guys, aka Vader and the Emperor Boba Fett. Stormtroopers and the other Rebel Legion represents the good guys, Chewie, Jedi pilots, and so many more.
If anything goes down, I don't want these guys in our court.
No.
Woo! There he is. There's Vader. This is where it gets tough, guys.
Where's his TIE fighter?
That's
He
right.
means,
Oh,
you know
there-
what,
there
though?
we go.
Okay, we've got a little R2-D2. We can all just get along. And you know, some of those stormtroopers, they don't look too menacing with some tinsel and lights around their neck.
Speak
although
for
that guy
yourself.
does.
I don't think I'd want to cross paths on the wrong side of that path. All the members are volunteers. Their costumes are homemade, crafted by talented fans that know enough about costume and prop building to create some really terrific costumes. And all the members need to be 18 years or older. So if you're looking at this thinking this is for me, you really should explore it. All of these groups do some fantastic work in this community.
And you know, looking at the faces of all these little ones and even some big ones like ourselves,
Yeah.
they are so excited to see Star Wars figures up close and personal, and they are really waiting, anticipating the film's release later this month.
Do you think Chewbacca brushed his fur today? He looked really shiny.
I think he went to the groomer. Here we are, Mandalorian Mercs. Yatko USA Bolivian Dance Group is coming up right here.
Wow.
Tinkus Waparis Titianco was founded on November 20th, 2007 by the brothers Juan and Eddie Roca.
They're coming up. Right now, everybody's just excited to be out here, looking good. You were right, 5 to 10 deep, Greg, all along this route. Everybody is just really anticipating all of the participants this year.
And this has to be one of the more colorful entrants to the parade, Jess. They've been here for a few years now, and everybody just gets into this music and the dancing. And it's almost tangible, Jess, when you see these folks right here. It's the Tinkus Waparis.
You know, Greg, you're high energy. I always say that about you. But this is a long route. And this talented group, they're dancing the whole way.
They've broken a sweat, and they haven't even gotten out of the gates yet. Again, what a beautiful setting. We're sitting right here in front of the Science Museum of Virginia, right here on Broad Street, the old Main Street station.
Look at those beautiful, beautiful, authentic costumes with all the color.
This really takes you to their homeland. Again, they've been around since 2007. People along the route clapping, wanting to get into it. And as you said, they must have had their 5-hour energy, a couple of cups of coffee to maintain this energetic, lively performance for 2.5 miles there,
They
Jess.
washed all that down with some Red Bull, I think. That's not true. I just think they have such a great time. They love doing it, and that energy and passion is certainly apparent. Look at how great they
And those
are.
costumes, you know, we were talking about how special the Star Wars costumes are, but look at the detail, look at the stitching of these costumes right here,
Yep,
paying homage to their culture.
all put together. And of course, this is just a great community group with all ages sharing the customs and traditions. We look forward to them each and every year. They
And,
look-
you know, and all the parade goers, they're getting into it as well. And the number of entrants, it doesn't end.
No.
There are
They
dozens
keep on
upon
going.
dozens.
Do you think you could do it? Could you dance down the route the
Maybe
whole time?
the Christmas parade of 2016. I'm going to
Okay.
start practicing.
You start working out right now. I think you can do it.
But this weather, again, Jess, we have been talking about it all morning long. We have experienced some inclement weather there over the years. Like last year, it started raining right at 10 o'clock at the beginning of the parade. Didn't really dampen the spirits, but today, not a cloud in the sky, Jess.
You know what'll be fun when we enjoy this parade again on Christmas morning right here on CBS 6.